Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Ritaban Dotto. So for the past few days, many of you have been asking me questions like your job interviews are coming up and you're not sure how you're going to prepare for that. And many of you all had this common question that that you're not good at programming, you're weak at coding. So what should you focus on? Which topics should you focus on? And what topics does the companies focus on during interviews and during the coding rounds? So if you are looking for a job and if you are especially a 2022 graduate, you are going to sit for the interviews upcoming placement season, then this video is definitely for you. And I hope you are going to enjoy this video. So if you do enjoy my videos, please just like this video and definitely subscribe to my channel. Okay, so let's start with the video. Now, what topics should you focus on? Now the thing is, every MNC companies have two types of placements, two type of packages, right? One is the lower package and one is the higher package. Now the code, the questions, the interview questions, the interview topics, the interview the contents, it will depend on which package you are going to apply for, right? So for example, each and every company have at the lower package, which is somewhat around 4 LPA. It ranges from 3.5 LPA to 4.3 LPA, and they have and all of these companies do have a higher package too, which ranges from about 6.5 LPA to about 8 LPA. Okay, so first I'm going to start with the lower package variant. Now in this part, the interviewer doesn't expect too much knowledge from you, but you must have some basic coding knowledge, which is definitely important, right? So what do you mean by basic knowledge? The thing is, topics like the OOPS concepts like polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation, data abstraction, these things you should definitely know about, because you can expect at least a question from here. So now, what is the OOPS languages? These are C++, Java. So I'm sure that if you are studying in an engineering college, you'll be definitely taught one of this, especially C++. So when you're being taught C++, know the important concepts like method overloading, method overriding, like the overriding concepts, about the polymorphism, like you can have multiple methods with same name but with different parameters. So these are some common technical questions which are asked which are expected to be known by you. So it is not that you have to write some hi-fi coding. No, that is not at all required for the lower package. So what is required? You should know the basics of coding, like whether you can simply print data, whether you can run a loop successfully, about for loop, while loop, do while loop, whether you are successfully being able to retrieve data by running the loop. Also, they look for whether you are being able to successfully handle the exceptions. So you should have a basic knowledge of what is exception handling, about the try, catch block and the finally block, right? Now, as I've said, they are not looking for hi-fi coders. So your basic knowledge about these topics should be clear. So basic concepts, like what do I mean by basic concepts? So things like small questions like what is exception handling, how many types of exceptions are there, like runtime exception, runtime exception, like the exception, which compilation exceptions. So some basic topics, basic questions on each and every topic you should know. Okay. Now another topic which is important, which is DBMS, that is database management system. So there is SQL Server or there is Oracle, whichever you are comfortable with. So you must also know some basic syntaxes, like how to retrieve data, like select star from the table name. Okay, so where, like using the where clause, order by clause, group by, using the various filters. So you must have a small idea of how you are retrieving data, how you are inserting data, how you are creating tables, how you are deleting tables, but the drop command. So this, and what definitely about primary key, foreign key, and how you can connect one table with another table. So these are the basic questions which are going to be asked to you if you are applying for the lower package. So the thing is, the DBMS is most probably not taught to everyone except the CSE or the IT branches. So you can go through any YouTube videos. There are lots of videos available on YouTube, and you can learn the basic concepts. Too much deep knowledge is not required. So as long as you know the basic concepts on this, that is going to be enough, right? And so for coding also, you must be able to implement the codes. Like you should be able to write basic codes, how to print a loop, like how to print a pattern using loop, how to do some exception handling and things like that. So you don't require some hi-fi things, and your coding and your interview will also revolve around these very basic questions and nothing else. So this is for the lower package. And if you know some other technologies like cloud technology, like .NET technology, web development, development, so this is a bonus point for you all, and the interviewer definitely going to take it in a positive way. So if you do have knowledge about extra technology, that is definitely good for you, and you can be sure of easily cracking the interview. Now I'm going to speak to you all about the next time, which is the higher package. Now things over here are slightly bit different, and the interviewers expect you to have some more detailed knowledge on each topic, and you should have command of not only the subject topics but also advanced topics like cloud, like development, app development, web development, .NET framework, this, that, and the more you know, like machine learning, artificial intelligence, so the more you know, that is going to be beneficial for you, because it will become easier for you during the interview process, because the interviewer will be expecting that you know something, you have at least some knowledge of this domain. And in the interviews which are related to the higher package, they'll also definitely going to ask you questions like deep questions from the OOPS concepts. So you should be thorough with the OOPS concept from the top to bottom. You should know each and every topic clearly. You should have an idea of each and every section, each and every part, each and every method properly, because you can expect question from anywhere. Okay. And in the DBMS part, again, interview will be expecting you to have proper knowledge of DBMS, how to insert data, how to sort data, how to connect your SQL server with Visual Studio or any other programming language. So you should also have a good concept of database management systems. And in this thing also, and in the higher package, they are going to definitely, as I've said, they are going to ask you questions from cloud. So if you do not know, so if you're preparing for the first time, it will be good if you practice a bit, and it will be good if you have basic knowledge. You can study all this from YouTube. Each and every content is easily available on the internet, and you can easily study any new technology from the internet. So it will be beneficial for you if you have at least a basic idea, because you're going to have some content to discuss with the interviewer, right? Otherwise, if you just know OOPS concepts and you have DBMS concept, because then if you are going for the higher package interview, you won't be having any topic to discuss on, and the interview is going to end within 5 to 10 minutes. So if you want the interview to continue for long, then it is definitely important for you to have some extra knowledge, because this is also going to help you later in your life, right? So it is going, so as I've said, you should definitely go to YouTube. There are lots of channels on YouTube which teach you content free of cost. Okay? So I hope you are going to focus on these things. So basically the things which you should focus on, I'm going to just say that in a gist. The OOPS concept, the DBMS concept, and third is any technology. So if you are sitting for the lower package variant, have basic idea of how the code works, like how the process, how the for loop works, how the exception handling part works. So some basic, so how the OOPS, what is encapsulation, how can you define inheritance, some real-time examples of these OOPS concepts. So I hope this video is going to help you in your interview, and if you have any doubts, do definitely mention it in the comment box below. I'll try to clarify it as much as I have knowledge about it. And if you all do want videos on some specific topics, then mention that, and I'll definitely try to make a video to my best possible way. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel, and see you all guys in the next video. Thank you so much.